when they talk about the labor shortage, they're talking about food industry, retail stores, and all that, because those are the ones where people aren't going to work at anymore. So now you want old people working at Applebee's or Shenanigans, being waiters and waitresses.
Yeah, exactly. You mean how many pubes do I need to put on this one?
Right. Check out the bat wing.
It unfolds like a quilt.
Who is him?
So let's see, with bricks, I was thinking, remember back in the 90s or was it 90s? It was probably earlier, where they used to have those pet rocks.
Oh, of course, yeah. That was the 80s thing.
Oh, it was 80s.
That was back when people were really stupid.
Well, it got me thinking, are bricks just domesticated pet rocks?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they're the poodles of pet rocks. Because poodles, they don't naturally look like that. You shave them to look like that. So that's all bricks are shaved pet rocks.
Okay.
They're the hoity-toity of rocks.
Yeah, and so much is put on the back of all of them.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
So
they're being
entire civilization built on that.
Yeah,
dude.
like Miami. All sorts of bricks.
White and tan, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, we like to call this like an Italian stucco.
That was the crazy part about New York, is how many buildings you sit there and look at and go, these are all brick buildings, and they were just hand-laid, and they're just all next to each other. There's no space between any building.
No, my favorite thing they do with those, and it's just from people that I know that either lived out there, or you just see scenery from shows and whatnot. You see it all over the place, and that is, it's cracking. We'll just put plaster over it to give it texture.
Yeah, basically, that's the good point.
Oh, yeah.
Or my favorite thing about those old buildings is the fact that bricks just fall out of them sometimes and kill people.
I like it. I like New York thinking about this. I like my women like I like my brick, cosmetically repaired.
I like the Kardashians of bricks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I want it to have an exotic feel, even though it looked factory made.
Yeah, I wanted it didn't have curves to begin with, but then I had an artificial butt put into my brick.
Oh, yeah. I made those so, if the blind people can tell what room they're in.
Yeah. Nothing like a brick building made out of cellulite,
Oh.
It changes the whole saying, she's a brick house, a lot.
It really does, and the cellulite brick is always used for the pool. It gives you extra grip.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a weird thought, by the way. I love that you keep bringing these weird thoughts to the podcast at the beginning, but that's not where when you said bricks, I was like, okay, which way are we going with this? And then you brought up pet rock, and I was like, that's fucking what the hell?
Curveball.
Yeah, I was not expecting to go that way.
And then, speaking of women, it also it just reminded me of the conversation I was having with somebody, and it was over the whole pads and tampons.
Oh,
and they're like, oh, you know nothing about this. I'm like, well, as a matter of fact, I wish I had suspenders at this moment, because I'm going, well, as a matter of fact,
well,
I've had to do some shopping for my daughter.
Well, young lady, I know quite a bit about absorbents, if I do declare.
I've been in that aisle more than I care to admit. I caught the vapors being so embarrassed. But going through there, so I'm like, yeah, I have to shop for my daughter. I know exactly. I've gone through there. There's the Sport Flex pads. There's all this. And they're like, but
it's all marketing bullshit.
But she got to talking about tampons and the different sizes. And I was like, talk to her. I'm like, well, so how do you know the size? I'm like, no, we don't do that. And she's like, well, yeah, because you got to use fingers. I'm like, what?
My God.
Who came up and goes, yeah, you got to diddle yourself to figure out what kind of thing you can insert in there.
Also, that's not a uniform of measurement.
What? Everybody's got the same size. No, they're all the same size.
They're all the same size?
Everybody.
Yeah, nobody has sausage fingers.
No.
Little stubby breakfast sausage fingers.
No. Everybody's the same.
Is there just one gynecologist who's just like, this is my job. I go around and I measure every vagina for whatever
I measure them all. It's just, oh, I'm sorry. Lady, you are the trifecta. We're going to need the triple XL here. And it got me laughing. And then
he's like David Duchovny of the gynecology world. He just has his hand in a glass jar protecting it, and then he only takes it off to do
exactly.
like, yep, you're a 3-finger. Yeah. You got a wide set vagina here, baby.
Don't you use lotion? No, your moisture just keeps it just perfect. That's why I encase it. This hand's embalmed. So
I've never washed this hand. That's why it's in this glass jar.
You just take it out, just skull and crossbones. I'm passing the bubonic plague to you. No, but it was funny because she was sitting there telling me about different sizes and all this, and I'm like, there's just different sizes. She's like, oh yeah, they get huge, and I go, oh, so is like the largest one for women that are about to give birth, and before the water can break, they can pop that in and be like, not today. We are continuing this argument. What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, cork. You got to cork that bitch up if you want to.
An absorbent cork though, not one that just keeps it back.
Yeah, you got it. It's like sealing the hull of a ship.
Oh yeah, the only time that you get to pull the string on them once the argument's been resolved in a peaceful way. It's like, oh honey.
Yeah, that's when you got like a wooden wedge and you get some.
You treating it like it's a vampire. You got to stake it in the puss.
Yeah. There's
with a hammer.
It's a temporary fix, but if you want to fix the hull of a ship, you just take a wood stake, you knock it in there, and then you get some toilet putty. And you put it around that. That fucker's not leaking at all.
You're tying her legs to just do spread eagle against the bedboard. And you're like, Our Father who art in heaven.
Well, isn't that how you do an abortion anyways with the stake? You treat it like a vampire, right? That's what I've always been taught.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And a plunger.
I just want to make sure. Yeah, you go to Dr. Van Helsing and you just give it a nice little fucking wedge.
He's got a plunger and it's like it pulls it out, but it's sharp on the other end. It's
exactly
brutal.
Yeah, see, Nathan knows about tampons and I know about abortion. Welcome to the most educational podcast on earth.
Ooh, yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Helsing. Oh yeah, that was in that show Sandman I've been watching. Weird show.
So there's like so there are different sizes. I didn't know that. I know that there's different like thicknesses.
I didn't realize, and
that makes me feel better now. We can relate to women better, Nathan, because when we bring dudes get embarrassed when they bring condoms up, but it's like the opposite. Like dudes get embarrassed if you bring small condoms up, but if you're a chick and you're bringing up a big fucking XL tampon,
yeah, can you imagine? Yeah, girls over with her friends, like, oh my god, Tiffany. Heavy day, I need something. You got something, comes out and it's like, Tiffany, you are such a whore, but I need this.
Right. It's not my fault. God made me in his image. Zeus made me in his image.
It makes me wonder, like the Greeks and stuff like that, because they were doing like statues and all this stuff, did they just make plast to stick up there? And it's like, this will catch everything.
Right. They definitely, okay, I can't confirm or deny this, but they definitely made, like, sculptures of the goddesses' pussies for sure, right?
Well, I mean,
there wasn't one pervert who was like, I'm going to make Athena's pussy.
Well, I mean, they made
for sure.
the god's dicks entirely too small. It's like, you got this thing that just sits there and rests on its nuts. And you're like,
I like how people try to frame that as back in the day it was if you had a big dick you were not intelligent or whatever. It was like you were a Neanderthal or whatever. So that's why all the statues have like small penises because they were these like revered people and stuff like that. Which actually is kind of checks out because all the statues are done by people who like achieved great things, right?
Yeah, you got to make it to scale with you, so you can be like, no, me and him, same.
Yeah, and you can't. We all know this. If you have a big dick, you just don't achieve as much in life. You're like, you don't like. Why do I even try?
Yeah, it just
huge.
Falls into your lap.
Yeah,
you are Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, you know, like who's the famous statue that they have? Like David? Right?
Yeah, Is it David or the Tinker? It's one of the two.
Well, David, the statue of David is the one.
David, he's like, hey, everybody, I'm not ashamed.
Yeah, well, he took on Goliath. He had to make legend so people would sleep with him.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, he was just a tiny dick loser. David would have just been some fucking nerd who sold pottery and them.
See, actually, I think that's how he beat Goliath. Is because he was running at him, and Goliath's like,
Yeah,
just
that's a good diversion.
Yeah, he's getting ready to fight, taking all his clothes off. Goliath's like, whatever. And then that happens. Yeah. He just falls to the ground, bursts out laughing, and then he walks over and hits him with the stone from his beanbag.
Exactly. Perfect. That's good strategy.
It's a kidney stone fired out.
And then David slayed pussy after that. He slayed a giant and then slayed pussy.
Did he really?
I bet. I mean, he took on the biggest bat. He did He did the original prison rules. You find the biggest motherfucker in there and you knock him out.
I don't know, man.
You don't think David was getting any pussy?
Man, he'd have to be the world's biggest grower. Like,
no, I don't think that mattered back then. You just had to have status.
Oh. So
I mean, yeah, no, Julius Caesar definitely had a tiny dick.
Did he?
I don't know why, but I'm throwing that on Caesar right now.
Oh, dude, I'm loving drawing this because he was about your height too, man. No,
was Caesar tall? I thought he was short.
Yeah, no, he was.
Not everybody was short.
No, he was over 6 foot. He was like.
Isn't it crazy? You could be like 6 foot back then, and
he
somehow
was
you just
giant.
became king because you were giant.
Yeah, he was giant.
That's
Brutus.
how simple people were.
Yeah. That's why Brutus. That was his primary thing. They took a shower, and he's like, he's got to go. He's gonna bed my wife.
Yeah. You ever think that people listen to this podcast, if you've been a long time listening to this podcast, if we start bringing up Greek mythology, you're like, oh, they have nothing to talk about.
Yeah,
it's sort of like our fallback.
Yeah, it really is.
It's like, hey, let's make fun of Greek mythology for a while. We
yeah,
can do that.
Meanwhile, everybody over in Greece, Kephallonia, all that stuff is like, hey, shh, kids, gather around, listen to our history.
Yes, it is a history. It's factually accurate.
That's right.
Yeah, there was a man who came down from the mountains and impregnated everybody.
That's right. It's great.
And they just thought he was a god, but he was just a crazy homeless man. He was a mountain man. Zeus was just a mountain man.
A mountain man that left his goats up there to fend for themselves for a little bit.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey, I wanted to talk to you about something important because I think it's a discussion we should have.
All right.
Everybody's getting 10K back, baby.
Oh,
get some money back.
Yeah.
And not only that,
it's going right to my pocket, right?
Right. I wish it was going straight to our pocket. But I don't know if you know this. I found out with that forgiveness, if you call into your loan service provider, if you've been paying since like March of 2020, like basically when the pandemic hit and they stopped doing payments, you can get your payments back.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That's like they're still, they haven't released much information on when it's going to happen, but you can get some payments back. And here's my take on this, Nathan. It's football season. We might get some cheddar back our way. I think it's time we just make some hardcore bets.
That's right. Just be complete degenerates.
Just complete, dude. Well, I was a complete degenerate when I got the student loan money. Okay, I might as well keep using it irresponsibly.
That's right, man. Never a better time to double or triple down on crypto.
That's what I'm saying. This is what. They've basically acknowledged the dollar's in nothing now. If they can just give it back.
Yo, they said the dollar's nothing, then what does that say? That they're like, okay, well, the euro has officially fallen below the U.S. dollar for the first time in quite some time.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Whoo! Dude, a global depression would be pretty tight.
Why? Because if you still have a job, you're just slaying. All of a sudden, you're like, yes, I am better.
Well, global depression, then, this is what I don't get, right? So everything's
bread
tied
lines?
together. Yeah, I don't get yeah. Well, we just need to make those Europeans stay where they need to belong. I can't say stuff like that and wear this outfit. Every time I do that, every time we start doing it, I'm wearing a Bullet Club t-shirt. It's like, God damn, it's a wrestling shirt, but I look like I'm just like, I don't take shit from anybody. Free Derek Chauvin.
You share your crumbs with me, mister. You do, you will.
No, but I think it'd be less bad in like an aspect of, like there'd be obviously a lot of layoffs and stuff, but the whole world would adjust then, basically.
There'd be a lot of layoffs, but what you're saying is you'll have a lot of layups. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Well, do you understand what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
Just so, like, if the whole world economy falls apart, then we're all still at the same level, so then it's just like, oh, well, we're just all at a baseline where all our money's left. Like, somebody's got to be on top then. That's the thing I don't understand. If, like, it all falls, then it's like, huh? Then who's What? I don't understand global economics at all. It confuses the fuck out of me.
Well, if it all collapses, everything will go to shit. Like,
right.
I mean, the best murderer is going to lead us.
True. Yeah. That's a good point.
But an actual murderer, not like the ones we have now where they say things and murder occurs by other people. I mean, like the person leading is going to be like, I killed 16 people yesterday. Why?
Yeah.
They brought me cold stuff.
Yeah. Che Navarro basically is going to lead us.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Throwing people out of helicopters.
Yeah. We're if that happens, we are primed to raise up a new Gaddafi and parade him down the streets.
Sick. I want in on that.
His parade or his
no
rule?
the sodomy at the end.
Ah, yeah, okay, the parade. Oh, that was a big. That was the fireworks
show. They shot
show.
Confetti out of his asshole.
I know that was the fireworks show. It was hot. I mean, it just poked all the right buttons.
Yes. Yeah, but I think we should just be complete degenerates with the money we get back if you do that. I think we should just double down and try to like make an outrageous bet and try to make some money.
Okay.
I think that's the responsible thing to do.
Okay.
But you're going to double down on crypto instead?
I figured double down on that, double down on Italy doing the next Brexit. I don't know. Just do something stupid.
There should be I'm surprised there isn't, but there is probably regulations against this for good reasons.
For what?
But you should be able to bet on economies doing well or not.
What are you
Which
talking
I guess
about?
that's stock markets.
Italy has it all figured out. Those people don't work, and when they get too poor to do anything, they get like
don't?
What?
They don't work in Italy?
Is it Greece or is it? It might be Greece.
I think you're thinking of Greece.
It might be Greece.
Yeah, I think you're thinking of Greece. They've declared bankruptcy seven times.
It's
because
they do that, and then they go, damn. Hey, Germany. You got a spare $1, and just like, okay, we're back. Nobody's working. Okay, cool.
And Germany still has fucking like guilt from World War II, so they're just like, no, yeah, we're good people. Like they just keep getting taken advantage of, and they just keep pushing down that evil. But eventually, it's just they're just gonna get one more handout asked of, and then you're gonna hear, "Let's face it, the ones that wasn't."
That's right. You'll hear
That's
that.
exactly how this is all gonna go.
Yeah, and then I love how you like everything's gonna regress to what it used to be. Like Russia's already doing it, Germany's next. You're saying Japan's gonna come back, and
history repeats itself, dude.
Okay.
China's gonna have to drop a nuke on.
Oh
on
no!
Japan
Are you saying China's gonna try and take over Japan again? Except they don't have like Genghis Khan and Kublai Khan doing it.
No, yeah, it'll just be Pooh Bear,
Emperor
Pooh Bear.
Oh, that'd be great! Can you imagine an emperor or anybody in charge showing up and just Winnie the Poohing it, trying to give out orders? They got the guy with it's David with the shirt on.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just know I got that 10K coming, and I'm like, cool. I'm gonna do something with it. I just want to go get a new car. I love how everybody's upset about it, though. There's a lot of people very upset that student loans are getting forgiven.
You know, I saw because I did some reading on that as well, and every complaint I saw about it were fucks that were good, they were well off, and were able to pay off their loans already. So they're pissed that they messed out on 10K.
Right.
It's like, I'm sorry, you're doing better than most of us.
Right.
Not really. And fuck you.
That's the thing I don't get either is I've been paying off mine. I'm actually under that threshold of 10K. But I've been paying them off steadily. Like, I've never missed a payment. I've been doing it. And I want to talk to all you lazy fucks. I didn't stop fucking paying during the pandemic. A lot of you fucking dumbasses did. I didn't. I kept paying. And now I'm in a better situation financially.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck me, because I quit paying.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're a fucking moron. You should have been paying off all the
I knew this was coming. It was like I just wrote him a check, and it's like, hey.
Yeah, I'm sure you absolutely knew that. I don't know what you have left, but like,
enough.
The amount I've paid off because it all went to principal. I'm still gonna make out like I still had to pay enough. If I wouldn't have paid it all, I still would have had to keep paying, even if I got the $10,000.
Yeah.
So by doing this, I've basically paid off it, and then they went, oh, now you don't have any. So I'll be completely done now.
Nice.
Which is rules, yeah. But I made like 7 years of payments straight, like never missed one.
Yeah.
So I don't see – they do that for those fucking public service people. Like, they only have to pay their loan the minimum for 10 years. They pay the minimum amount they have to pay each day. But if you work in the public sector or public service,
yeah, they clear.
They end up after 10 years, it fucking clears.
Yeah, and that's
so
when
you
you
get $120,000.
And that's when you quit being a liar
fine.
and you go back and join society and get a real job.
Yeah, that's when you fucking go, hey, fuck these kids.
No, fuck all these kids. Guess what? I'm pro bono now. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
You're cool.
Yeah, exactly. I don't believe anybody who works in the private or public sector is actually a good-hearted person. There's some kind of fucking back-end deal that they're getting. It's the same thing with politicians. They just do it. All of them are doing it something on the back end, dude. I don't believe a fucking one of them. I think that just makes me super cynical, but it's true. That's how I feel.
Dude, if I was in the public sector, I would strive so hard to have the freshest cut show up in like mink fucking coats. Just show up in all the super bougie shit I remember growing up in like the early 90s and stuff. Just, that's how I'd look showing up. I would strive to dress like Michael Irvin is what I would do.
Oh, hell yeah.
So then
that's a good
that way.
That's a good look in the public sector.
Yeah, exactly. And then people know I am so far under the table in what I do.
Yeah, dude, you're not even trying to hide it.
No, I might as well just have like a Coke nail and a ring that opens at that point.
Yeah. You just have your diamond chain that you're wearing says, I make deals.
I'm like a used car salesman. Come at me with any deal. We'll make something work.
Yeah. You want a fucking restaurant? You want a alcohol and beverage license? You got it.
Yo, hear me out. I know you don't have a business, but that PPP loan is for you. Go ahead and apply for it. Yeah, they're going to come down hard, but guess what? Before they can even take you to court, they're going to wipe it off the books and say, fuck this.
Yes. Dude, yeah, that's another reason why it's so funny to watch people argue right now. I know we don't talk politics very often.
That's not politics. That's money.
Yeah, it's just money. But it is funny to see people argue like who are like, I can't believe they're going to give all these people $10K for their student loans. They should have to pay it back. They made the deal. It's like, you took PPP loans and took them out and didn't have to pay them back. And they're like, well, that's, fuck. Like,
exactly.
They're so quick to forget.
Oh, it's the hypocrisy's hilarious. That's why I love, like, the bottom line is it's good. People that they don't want to get money are getting help. Yeah. And they're like, fuck.
Yeah. It's funny how nobody wants anybody to get money. Everybody wants money to only go to them.
Oh, real talk. I've been
which is how I feel. I never want to give people money for the stuff. I almost stole things today.
Dude, I've been part of 2 different companies that would offer to pay for you to go to college, whatever. But you essentially had to sign, I am a slave to this corporation for the next so many years, guaranteed. Yep. It's like, oh, we'll help you,
basically you sign a contract for free school, but then, I'm sure even within that contract, it's like, well, you're capped at this salary, basically. You like, if you get even through promotions, you only get this.
There's a lot.
Then you have to stay here. I mean, I bet that contract is just basically like selling your soul.
Well, it is, because it's like, oh, you're going to better yourself? Cool. You're going to make sure you do it here. You're not going to leave and get more money. And it's like, fuck.
Right. Yeah, you're going to better yourself. And also, it's a fake bettering yourself. You're going to get a piece of paper, and you're going to learn things that you could learn on YouTube in 20 minutes.
Yeah. They really need... You know what? It's funny. As much as we talk about old Greek lifestyle, we need to bring some of that back. Bring the trades back, because school sucks.
Dude, I keep telling... It sounds bad, and it sounds like I'm being... this is me being a coastal elite after being in New York, dude.
Oh, dude.
I'm just a coastal elite.
Hey,
now,
guys, I know what I'm talking about. I was there for a day. I know how everybody thinks. Okay.
Yeah, dude. I know how the whole country works now.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean to brag.
I saw Trump Tower,
I didn't wear
my
CNN hat today, but it's behind. It's back over here. I'll put it on next episode. I have my CNN hat.
Okay. I thought. Is that
Tucker
Tucker Carlson, your best friend now?
No, that's Fox News.
Exactly.
But. Damn, what was I talking about? I got down my liberal eliteness.
Yeah, you got your liberal, and then hey, everybody, I just want to let you know, if I can steal the photo from Wade where he has Tucker Carlson and Anderson Cooper on each arm, woo.
Yeah, that was a fun dinner, dude. An even better night out on the town.
By the way,
you know what I mean?
It's all true. Fake news. None of it's real.
Yeah, they were dude, they broke kayfabe at dinner. It was crazy.
They started asking each other how their families were.
they were talking about how they were gonna do the next pay-per-view and like what spots they were gonna do.
That's right. They said they're gonna have a
what angle are. They call each other up every night going, what angle are you taking on the story? That way I take the opposite. Oh, you're going that way? Cool. I wanted to go this way.
Anderson, I need to see you in our secret location in the log cabin in Upper New York.
Yeah. But I tell kids all the time now that unless you know what you want to do and it needs a college degree, don't go. It's not worth it. The price and like the education really isn't worth it anymore. And you can make I wish I would have gone into trades way earlier. And then you just work for like 25 years doing. I know it's like labor, which sucks, but then you at least, I don't know, you build a business, you start your own thing, and there's not enough people out there for that.
Yeah. Just be a blacksmith.
Yeah, nah, that's not. Nobody wants a blacksmith anymore, dude.
Why? When the world collapses, you'll be great with a hammer.
They don't want blacksmiths anymore, dude. Have you seen what happened to Will Smith? They're just trying to like kick him out of Hollywood.
Oh, damn. Well, now I know why MC Hammer's no longer around. That's why he went broke. They don't want blacksmiths.
Yeah. I don't know. I wish I would have done like, honestly, plumbing. As much as it would suck, like there's not enough of them, and you can literally make money the hand over fist doing that stuff. Because there's not enough people. They're always calling around. Like, everybody's always booked. You ever call any handyman service? They're always booked up.
No, they're not always booked up. All you have to do is just go to Menards, and you got a 50-50 shot at who you're yelling at, and be like, yo, you want to come fix some plumbing?
That's true. Yeah, okay.
I know where they're at. It's not like they have a secretary be like, oh, he's super busy right now. If you could just call back tomorrow.
I guess I always call companies.
Oh, I'm sorry. They wouldn't talk like that. Their secretary's like, hey, he's busy. He's out getting some Pall Malls with his dad. He might be back next year.
That is true. You should go. They should get more kids in the trades, though. That's why Mike Rowe's out there doing God's work. He's out there telling everybody to do it.
God damn, dude. Yeah. Fuck.
But that's me being a liberal elitist telling people that they need to get in the trades. Not myself, though. I don't need to be in the trades.
Okay.
I've been there, done that. I've done my trade work. I'm back in the offices.
My trade was trading a night in Philadelphia for a night in New York.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Fun stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know anymore. But either way.
Dude, staying on that political side, though, because I have to bring this up. This killed me.
Okay.
So he's Republican. He's Senator Ron Johnson. He's in Wisconsin, right?
Ron Johnson.
Yeah.
Long Ron Johnson.
Yeah.
Do you remember the cat?
Ron. Yeah.
Remember the Long John Johnson?
Yeah.
Long Ron Johnson.
All right, no.
Okay, sorry. I'm doing.
No.
I'm bringing up old internet videos. No, nobody's thought about that for a while.
I haven't thought about that since probably I was watching E-Bombs World, man. That's like
exactly.
Fucking old.
That's an old pull there, dude.
Oh.
Keeping it fun, keeping it light.
Yeah. So what's going on here is because we're having a labor shortage all over the place. And
well, that's why we can't have Labor Day anymore. We shouldn't be having Labor Day if there's all this fucking labor shortage.
No, my favorite is Labor Day is actually for the non-labor working people. It's like, oh, you sit at a computer, you don't got to come to work. You do construction, we need you there at 6 a.m.
Yeah, get after it.
Yeah.
Oh, you work for a bank? Yeah, you're not going to process anybody's checks today.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna put everybody at a standstill.
Oh, you paper pushers, take the day off. Your little phalanges might fall off.
Oh, you got a couple little paper cuts. Just take that day for yourself.
Oh, man, Microsoft said Mr. Clippy said you deserve it.
Yeah. Oh, you got carpal tunnel for moving that mouse around a little too hastily.
Ooh, it's real fast. You better calm that down by a day of playing World of Warcraft or whatever the kids play these days.
You know what? Take your time to get off the screen. Go home and play Halo instead.
Hey, kids, you want to take the magic school bus to Fortnite? All right, let's go.
Why don't you go get drunk at a barbecue while you hear jackhammering from a guy who has to pay for 2 child support cases?
And while you're at that barbecue, remember, You can have any beer as long as it's a Corona.
Yes.
And when you're there, you're family.
Doesn't me or does Corona seem like the government cheese of beer?
The government cheese. Dude, that's government piss.
That's what I mean. It's like whenever I don't ever get Corona, but when I see it, I just like, yeah, that's just the government beer. I don't know why.
I've never had such a terrible warm beer in my life. It was it was
the
piss.
worst warm beer of all time.
And
I've had it.
even cold, it was like, meh. Give me a Tecate all day or a Modelo. Yes. Let's go.
Oh, Modelo's where it's at, dude.
Corona?
Modelo with a lime is fucking great.
Why in anybody's mind they went, this beer's great as long as you add a fruit to it just to mask everything.
Right. Yeah, you need a very heavily citrus-based fruit in order to choke this down.
Yeah. So we're having Corona today. We're going to put enough stuff in it. Now you can call it kombucha. Now it's good.
Basically, yeah. It's Mexican kombucha. That's all Corona is. Yeah.
When done correctly.
Okay, so what did Ron Johnson say?
So he had.
What'd he do?
So the labor shortage. He goes into it and says, "Oh, we're not having the birth rates. We're not having what we used to."
Oh, that's a labor shortage he's talking about.
Well, no. Yeah. Hey, we don't have enough children. We can't make the iPhones like we used to.
Names for things. We got to stop calling work labor and like giving birth labor. I can't keep these.
I thought you meant like
anymore.
The kids to make iPhones. He's like, okay, we can't make these small electronics anymore. We don't have enough kids.
Yeah, it turns out these adults using tweezers are ineffective. We need those tiny baby hands to program these things.
Man. Sony headphones have fallen downhill since we didn't have enough kids.
Yeah, Beats by Dre suck now because we have Korean kids building them.
That's right. That's why they're thinking about moving out of the United States.
Anywho, so he's
to
talking
Guantanamo,
about
where they allow everything.
So he's trying to tie in the birth rate and the labor shortage together. Ooh, I gotta love this.
You're gonna love it.
Stretch.
So he said, I had an innovative idea. I'm gonna take all.
Ron Johnson has innovative idea.
I have an innovative idea.
Ron Johnson, innovative idea.
Pause. I'm not that show. No, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
I was doing like our president, where he's like,
okay,
and pause.
And pause.
I saw you reaching for it.
Yeah. Anyway. Pause.
So
yeah, that slang term's fucked up our ability to communicate on this podcast.
It really has.
All right.
So he goes on and says like, oh, I got an idea. Let's coax the elderly out of retirement and they can work and earn a few extra dollars, and they won't have to have companies pay a payroll tax for them. That's his big innovative idea, is have these guys come back in, which you'd have, dude, comedy in the workplace. Absolute gold. I would be for this because the Alzheimer's department that comes in,
yeah,
that's going to be the call center, man.
I just can't wait to see like 75-year-old dudes interacting with 23-year-old women in the workplace from just fresh out of college. Oh my God, the amount of harassment and fucking hate speech that's gonna get thrown around.
Hey Billy, come here, little Billy. Let me tell you now. She looks like a fine gal. You ever take her down to the docks to get your just willies knockered off?
Yeah, dude, they have no filter, old dudes. Dude, I don't know if I told you this. I went golfing by myself, and I'm on the first tee box, and there's a group of old guys behind me, and a woman and her 2 kids teed off before me, and they're in the middle of the fairway. I can't really see them.
And she only left with 1 kid.
Yeah, they left. Yeah,
because I hit the other one.
I mowed that kid down, dude.
It was the whole Austin Powers scene.
Yeah. Move! No!
Yeah.
But the old guy calls me over and he goes, hey, I just want to let you know and warn you. There's a 6'2" blonde up there. You got to be careful with those. Those ones are dangerous. That's what this old guy told me.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, hell yeah, dude, you fucking rule. Chomping on a cigar, just being like, you got to watch out for them tall blondes. They'll get you.
Oh, man. I'm surprised he said blonde and not broad.
Yeah, there's a tall broad up there.
You're doing so cool.
Yeah, good to put those legs behind on your shoulders. Suck on them toes a little bit.
Act like you're going in for the massage.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Bringing old people into the workforce isn't a good idea. Also, not a new idea. They're all still working already.
I was gonna say you can't retire basically already.
No,
so
that's a dump. Now all he's talking about is giving tax breaks and tax payroll cuts to companies if they hire more old people.
Yeah, and my favorite word he used was coax. He said we're going to coax the elderly. In other words,
we've already stolen their Social Security. We can't.
It's okay, guys. I know. We took all their money for the government via phishing scams, which they readily just give us our info. Now he's going to be like phishing scams to come back to work. Free meal, free hot meal.
That is an absolutely irresponsible and stupid thing. Ron Johnson is a moron.
Why would you? What's wrong with RJ?
Dude, not only that, like, customer service in any store now sucks to, like, the 10th degree already. And now we're going to put old people who don't understand the new technology. Like, a lot of these people, if they ever did work retail, they had an old school ka-ching, like they're fucking pulling the lever to get the register open.
They're going to be at the fucking grocery store, that one aisle that doesn't do self-checkout, and just they get depressed. They just get depressed because they're like, no one talks to me over here.
Right. Well, and you see that, you have that happen now. I'm sure you've gone to the grocery store and you're pulling, and you don't go to self-checkout, you go to, like, the line. And a lot of times it's like,
it's always
there is an older person bagging the groceries, and you're just like, damn, dude, I wish there was, like, you just know that they don't have anybody else in their life that, like, help them, or they're just in a situation where they have to do this, and you're like, man, we've really failed.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Dude, I feel really bad you're still having to do this. By the way, I need that milk in 2 sacks, not 1. That's going to fuck up my day. But come on.
Yeah. That milk busts open. I swear to Christ, I'll hit an old man in public.
I will stab you with the discarded plastic.
It'll go right through your skin, too. It's basically paper now.
I've seen you take those blood thinners by the handful.
He's just like, I wish you'd try, queer. I was in World War III. He's like, what? That hasn't even happened yet.
Yes, it did. I was in both of them, so it adds to 3.
Joe Biden's lying to you. There's been 3 world wars.
He didn't tell you about the secret war?
All of a sudden, the black symbiote comes over his skin. You're like, fuck.
Yeah. Fucking disheveled, crippled fucking Venom. That'd be funny.
Yeah. That's not a good thing. Retail stores anyway, like, I guess, like, they're not just talking about that, but that's just what you think of immediately, because those are the jobs that, like, when they talk about the labor shortage, they're talking about food industry, retail stores, and all that, because those are the ones where people aren't going to work at anymore. So now you want old people working at Applebee's or Shenanigans, being waiters and waitresses?
Yeah, exactly. You mean, how many pubes do I need to put on this one?
Right. Check out the bat wing.
It unfolds like a quilt. I pull this over my tummy when I get cold.
Anybody need a bump to get through the day? And just like old people reverting back to teenage fucking wait staff.
Hold on, I'll get you a good idea for your next business venture. I just got to go meet Tommy by the dumpster.
My assistant manager's being a real asshole.
Sir, Tim, you can't smoke in here anymore. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. It's only a problem if I get it next to my oxygen tubes.
Yeah, I guess the food would be better if they become the chefs. I mean, if you get grandmas in there cooking, like Applebee's will actually have edible food now.
No, it'll still be microwaved.
Oh, damn. That's going to make those old ladies really sad.
Oh, yeah. They walk in and be like, I can put my life into this? Sweet. Yeah, all right, Toots. Throw that in for a minute and a half. We'll be back.
We're going to do a Salisbury steak here. This is how you do it. You're going to unwrap it, throw it on the plate, and nuke it for about 10 minutes. And then you're going to let it sit out for about another 20 to get cold.
When you're done, go grind these cigarette butts into compost. We're going to plant some trees.
Yeah, but those are the jobs that they're talking about getting people into, and that's just not going to work. Like, you're going to talk about people who definitely don't work. Like, able-bodied people don't want to go to work right now. And now you're going to try to talk old people into going to work. They definitely don't want to fucking work.
No chance.
No fucking way in hell, dude. This is a fucking stupid idea, dude.
Oh, man. Well, I mean, it always... Every trip to every store you go to, one of these could be memorable. So I was shopping. There I was. I was just going to get some Fanta because I'm cool.
Yeah.
And there it was. I was in line, and she fell down and never got up.
She didn't even have a life alert, poor bastard.
I used Instagram to call the cops.
I Facebook Live the whole situation.
Yeah. Just edit out the first half where I tripped him.
Vloggers just doing elderly abuse for content.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I finally can admit this, Nathan, and I know you've been telling me I need to get on this wagon for a year, but I do hate retail stores now.
Yeah.
I do. I hate going to them because I had to go find a new tripod for the phone camera, and I went to like 6 different stores because I couldn't find anything.
Oh.
Like places were like sold out or just weren't carrying. They just carry less stuff.
Yeah.
And I blame Amazon for that. That'd be like a one-trip thing. Go to Walmart or Target, I can find that easy peasy. But now because of fucking Amazon, everybody just orders everything online, and it's just killing those things. So I can't just do those things anymore.
Yo.
And it sucks, and I hate it.
Fucking. Everything I think is going to that because, like, you could do this. Target, Walmart offers 1-day shipping.
Yeah, but I don't I need it. The problem is if you need shit today, you're fucked.
Oh yeah, you got to plan in advance for things you don't know.
Yeah, you got to plan for the fact that you're going to be a dipshit and forget your fucking tripod.
Exactly,
at a comedy club.
Exactly, and that's why nobody wants to admit this because all they did was unanimously make fun of these people and be like, these people are a fucking wreck and need to die, and that's hoarders.
Yes,
all of a
they're
sudden,
prepared for all situations.
Yeah, they're just prepared. It's like having a house-sized bug-out bag.
Yeah, you just treat your whole house like a duffel bag with everything you need.
Exactly. It's like, well, I mean, oh, hold on. It's in this room. I don't know where, but I have one.
Right. Yeah, hold on, intruder. I'll find my gun. Just give me a moment.
I got Nerf. Damn.
The flare gun. Damn it.
Oh, pellet? Close.
Close. Kill that squirrel he brought with him.
Yeah, it's going through it. Oh, there's the watering line hose. I've been wondering where this went.
Yeah, it bothers me anymore. Like, I just don't want to ship everything because that was the thing I kept getting from all of the retailer employees when I was in there. Is I'd go, hey, is this all of the selection you have?
They don't
for
know
this stuff. They'd go either I don't know, or someone would be like, yeah, this is all we have, but we have a larger selection on our website. It's like, dude, that does me no good. I need it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want it now.
It just sucks. Yeah, it's more inconvenient than ever, in my opinion. They say it's convenient, but it's not. It's more inconvenient that I have to order shit online. I fucking hate it.
Do you know who I am? I'm so important the government's giving me $10,000. What's it giving you, fuckface?
Yeah, you still work at Best Buy. And you'll be working here forever once the government coaxes you back.
Yeah, exactly. And that's, they're going to coax you in, and everybody knows, especially you, this isn't the Best Buy in town. Who you kidding? I'm out.
Yeah. I do like the fact that if you want your Social Security, you're going to have to get a job. They're like, hey, you want Social Security, you just got to get a job. You're like, wait, no, the whole point is I paid into this whole time.
How funny would that be if they're like, if you volunteer by the phishing scheme the government's going to send out, on your weekly paycheck, they just write Social Security check.
Dude, they're gonna.
They're just like, nah, we're never giving you that.
Yeah, you have to earn it. That's all. They're going to make you start earning your Social Security check. You never retire. You're just going to be fucking stuck in this cog of a system forever.
Yeah.
Which is crazy that there's 7 billion people on this planet, yet, like we can't even let a billion do nothing.
We can't.
like you can't have
But let me say,
a giant population of them just sitting around doing nothing.
Yeah, but I do appreciate this because they're going to bring back something I wish they would have had the entire time. Just like when we were in school, if you had a peanut allergy because you were some weird freak and not because everybody's like, oh, we got to be careful what they eat. Like the amount of people that had peanut butter allergies when we were kids is like nothing. It was maybe two people. Minuscule. Maybe at most. And that's my entire time at school.
Yeah.
But the people that
and then that's when you tried to put a peanut butter sandwich in that kid's face all the time.
No, we threw circus peanuts at him. It was like grenades trying to end him.
Yeah.
So we get
out! Hit the ground!
Grenada! So you end up going through all that. But they put them at their own table at lunches. Like fucking lepers. Now, they're going to do that with these old people, so that way when they die, they can just shuffle them off. They're like in a separate room, much like they used to have separate rooms that were for smoking, where they boxed them in. That's what it's going to be for lunch.
Yeah, that won't be very good.
Oh,
I know what you're saying.
Well, it will be very good, because everybody's going to have to hire a personal taxidermist at every business, so that way, be like, no, he's still here. He's sitting at his desk, and...
Could you imagine, like, you die at your fucking shift at Walmart?
Yeah, and they weekend at Bernie's you, so you're a fucking greeter.
Yeah, so they can still get that check from the government, that subsidy or whatever they're fucking...
They stuff your hand like this, so you're just holding a stack of papers as people walk in.
Yeah. And then it's just like a voice recorder that keeps going, welcome to Walmart. Welcome to Walmart.
Oh, yeah. The PA system actually goes through your vocal cords. So
yeah, exactly.
Blue light special on file 14.
Yeah. I don't even think they have blue lights anymore, which sucks.
Oh.
They used to have the blue light specials.
Well, too close to the red lights?
Yeah. Walmart's gotten worse. I can't believe it, but they have. It's gotten way worse.
I don't know. Last time I went was with you.
Yeah, it's I can't believe it's gotten worse, but it has. Everything keeps getting worse because of Amazon. I blame them. They've lowered the bar on customer service, in my opinion.
Walmart made Walgreens worse because Walgreens couldn't afford nice lighting, so everything's like dim in there. It looks like the passage.
Wait, is Walgreens and Walmart related or something?
Yeah, they're from the Wall family.
Are they really?
Fuck, I don't know, dude.
Oh, well, I thought you were telling me a real story here. And I was like, okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, when Walmart actually took over Walgreens noticeably, and you notice, like, the lights, it became dim, felt like a warehouse, and then they started glassing up everything because making it feel like people actually went there to steal stuff.
It's like, you mean nobody actually was? They just want to be like, no, see, our stuff is valuable. People are trying to take it.
People are taking all these condoms. It's like, like they not only have condoms, dude. Last time I went in, they had razors, condoms. They had some
hairspray. I've seen hairspray locked up before.
Duff, blowtorch.
That's a deadly weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it fun that you could go into any store, really, if you can get a can of hairspray and bust a lighter out? You basically have a weapon now, and you can take over that store.
That's right. And you are the
world's... Don't do that. I do not endorse those things. Don't do my stupid
don't
ideas.
do that. Unless you're exterminating ants, yeah.
Unless you see a cockroach in the store, then you're fully allowed to destroy that thing.
Unless that cockroach is your spouse.
No, honey, there was a bug on your face, I swear.
That would be crazy.
I don't think we need old people in the workforce.
No.
So I think we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Ron Johnson's idea is very stupid.
Ron Johnson.
Yeah. Well, fuck. Yeah, I fucking hate that guy. I hate everything about him. I don't even know anything else about that guy. But all I can tell now is that he's a fucking moron.
He's an old Republican that wants his friends to go back to work.
Right.
Ever since they retired, they're horrible to deal with.
Yeah. They keep talking about universal basic income, and I won't have it.
Yeah, it's, what the hell, dude? Like, the...
Oh, this must be good.
Oh, no, it's just hilarious, because the next story was the Republican Michigan Secretary of State threatened her kill her husband and 2 daughters when he asked for a divorce.
Damn, dude. Dude, women go to the extreme right away.
That's just...
Talk about sprinting to the, talk about not talking it out like adults. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It's like, oh, hey.
Well, I guess it's death till death do us part. I guess like that's her way of getting divorced. I guess is like I'll kill you.
I'm taking it literally, and you're out of the picture, bud.
Yeah, yeah.
And I am a single mom. I am single non-mom now.
Yeah. She'll be like, I'm a single mother of 2, and now I'm a Democrat.
Yeah. You think, hey, as she's doing it, she's like, I'm a single mother of 2. 1, 2, 0. just doing math problems. Like she's the reversed count from Sesame Street.
Yes. Isn't it funny that like life is so precious? She's a Republican. All life is precious. But as soon as you do something I don't want, I want you scorched from earth.
Yo, like, it's crazy what happens, though, with that. Because there's also a chick in Kansas City, Missouri, who just got arrested for killing her husband because she couldn't afford the divorce.
Jeez. So you did, but she could afford, like, 20, what is it, 25 to life in prison, I guess is what normally is, like, murder charges?
Well, no, she could afford the rounds in the Glock, but she just could not afford that. Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude.
What is it, like, fucking 1200 something, I think?
Dude, I think we need to ban fucking murder podcasts. Like, women are getting froggy out here.
Podcast, motherfucker, you mean shows.
Yeah, shows, podcasts. We got to ban all these true crime stuff because women, what's happened is, for once, women have been like, oh, there's not enough female representation in this field. Maybe I need to be the representation that we need. And they're just going out and wilding now.
Oh, they've lost it, dude.
They're trying to beat dude records in murder, and it's not going well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's why when girls tell me, like, oh, I watch the murder documentaries, for safety, so I know how to... I'm like, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're learning how to try to not get caught by the police. That's exactly what you're trying to do.
Ma'am, it looks like you were watching Breaking Bad by the way you're doing this.
Yes. We need to cook.
It's like, oh, man.
Yeah. They're just trying to they're just trying to, compete at at the same level as male serial killers.
Oh, yeah. And to make it all, like, in line with your shows, podcast, and all that stuff, the dude owned a rifle. Did she use it? Oh, no. She left that in the closet and went to a pawn shop to buy a little hand cannon.
Nice. Yeah, see, that's knowing how to get around things. Getting past the gun day laws, background checks. She has listened to some podcasts.
Yeah, that's like
it's also Missouri. You can get a gun. Like you could have walked up to a guy outside.
Are they just called gun shows where you just walk in and take them? I think that's what they're called.
Gun shows right here, baby.
Oh, okay. What's up, Hulk?
Yeah.
Well, you got the gun show, and then the bullets to back it up.
Yeah, I wish I was the Big Show. Well, is the Big Show.
All we're talking about is like murdering people, whether that's be actual murder or working them to death. It's all happening with your Bullet Club shirt on again.
I don't know where to even go with that. It's too on the nose. Sometimes I say that stuff. I'm like, this is a funny bit, and then you're like, no, like she actually went and did this. I'm like, that's like a step by step from one of those fucking podcasts for sure.
Yeah. And then she soaked her fingers in bleach and just carved off her fingerprints.
Yeah.
She removed all his teeth. It's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. It tried to fucking make the body unidentifiable.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
That's what we should do. We're going to make a new book, How to Hide the Bodies and Get Rid of the Evidence, as composed by all the shows, just writing little notes.
Yeah, this is just an excerpt from this show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's like kind of plagiarizing, but we're putting everything together.
Yeah, well, technically we're making references. That's all like nerd books are. Science books are just all references to other people's work.
Yeah, true.
You just have to reference them, dude.
Yeah,
it's not plagiarism as long as you give them credit.
Yeah, facts.
You know where there's definitely not any plagiarism, Nathan?
Puntygame.com.
Woo!
Check it out. Monday through Friday, hot content for your ear holes. But before you go into any of that, jump on over to YouTube. Check out Comic Wade Taylor, all one word. You like and subscribe. Also, make sure you check out That Man's Special, Wild Horses. You could also check out clips from this show, Not Worth the Time, full episodes. You name it, all right there at your fingertips. But if you want to dick around on the website, have fun with the whole network, go there. We also have some threads.
That's right. Go to the Punning Game shop, guys, where you can find yourself t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, all supporting your favorite shows here at punninggame.com. And don't forget to use the promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF. That gets you free shipping at checkout. So don't forget to do that.
All right. Well, I'm just laughing because there's an ad right here. It says, Joel Osteen, discover the champion in you. That's it. That's it. We're up. Peace.
Long Ron Johnson.
Who is him?